Hello guys, today the game updated and good golly TZE cooked. First of all, Mahito's first awakening is re-added. Thank goodness we actually managed to bully TZE into adding it back. Also, some of you were complaining that I'm saying TZE like TZE instead of Z, but like, why bother having 3 letters in your name if you're only using 1? Anyways, Mahito's first awakening is a mix between his old one and new one, where you need to press G 3 times to do Black Flash in his awakening, and hit all of them to activate his super awakening. This is a way better idea than what I had in my previous JJS video. You guys should check it out after this one. Because of this change, you actually have to decide on if you're going to use his basic awakening or risk it all by using up nearly all of your ult bar in order to transform. This change makes it so that Mahito users don't essentially have 2 awakening bars, which is why the first awakening got removed, I think, and can also allow the player to change their playstyle depending on the situation. His first awakening is excellent against teamers, especially now because of his new move, allowing the Mahito to switch between 3 attacks depending on what weapon he's using. Fist will do Drill Splitter, Swords will do a new move where Mahito uses spiky tentacles to attack people, and Clubs will do Force Grab. All of these are great for multiple people and allow you to adapt to any situation. His second awakening is perfect for 1v1ing because 2/3 of his moveset auto aims and they both combo into each other, and also wide speed strikes if you're good at aiming it. Also, it's kind of crazy how he made 3 moves fit into a single one and yet still hasn't finished Mahito. I'm starting to think he wasn't lying when he said Mahito is going to stay as an early access character, especially now since we have a brand new one already in this update. That character obviously being Choso. Choso is the brand new character that comes in this update. He's a defensive trapper type character requiring a little bit of brain power, which most JJS players do not have, in order to set up and land your moves. How Choso works is that they're slow at the start, only allowing you to use 2 of his 3 moves until you get around 5 to 10% of your mode. Once that happens, you press OR and you do Convergence, giving you 4 little orbs that boost your moves. His first move, Piercing Blood, is a move that shoots in a straight line where you're aiming. It hits ragdoll and is blockable, but if you hold the move while having Convergence, the move will have more range, more damage, and causes it to go through block. For flowing red scale, the player dashes forward just like Curse Strikes, but instead of a combo, it knocks away. It hits ragdoll, and with Convergence, it adds more knockback and damage to the move. And finally, Convergence allows the user to utilize Supernova, which causes the player to throw out one of the blood orbs in a fixed direction, which can then be detonated by pressing R. It can be stacked and follows you around in the fixed point you threw it at. Now I'm sure you can kinda see the crazy things you can do with Choso. A combo I found with him is set up a Supernova first, then 4 M1s, then hold Piercing Blood, assuming you still have 3 orbs left, then press OR while still holding Piercing Blood, which causes them to stay in ragdoll, and by that time, your first move should be done charging, which you then release in whatever direction Supernova moved them to, and if you do this right, you should deal like a lot of HP. You can also try to add red scale to it after the 4th M1, but every time I did it, they'd always get knocked out of the range of Piercing Blood, so yeah. You can also do 3 M1s into a down slam, use red scales, and quickly set up and detonate a Supernova, and then use an uncharged Piercing Blood. That one is easier to do, but it does less damage, so choose whichever you're comfortable doing. To be honest, I'm quite surprised that out of all the characters TZE could have added whose name starts with N, we actually got Choso. Like, we really could have gotten Naoya, but honestly, in hindsight, I don't know how he would work considering he only really runs around and freezes people. But TZE actually did cook a very nice meal with this guy, and assuming he follows the concept he posted in the Discord, he's going to do an amazing job with Choso. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. This update is amazing. I don't have many complaints about it, and I can't wait for Choso to be finished. Also, if this video gets 500 likes, I'll do a JJS Game Pass giveaway on my next JJS video. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and make a comment with your username and which Game Pass you want in brackets. This has been Super Derplux. Thank you all for listening to me yap. Make sure to join my Discord, and peace.